Let's Queer Up Gay Culture. Whoopi Goldberg comes out on podcast to make her point.
Speaking of love and like staying out of people's business, I want to just dig into your business a little bit. Sometimes you give me lesbian vibes. You give me like stud vibes.
I think this is a secret fantasy of Raven. I think she just wants everyone to be gay, and she's just really hoping you're going to come out right here, right now. So
women have been asking me this for as long as I've been around. It's like, what do you care who I love?
Whoopi Goldberg, a longtime ally of the LGBTQ plus community, came out as straight during an interview on Raven Simone and Miranda Pierman's podcast, The Best Podcast Ever with Raven and Miranda. During the interview, Simone, Goldberg's former co-host on The View, asked the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony award-winning actress about her sexual orientation. Goldberg responded, quote, "I am not a lesbian, but I know lots of them, and I've played them on television. I have always had lesbian friends because they're just my friends," end quote. Like many LGBTQ plus supportive actors faced with similar inquiries, Goldberg used the opportunity to share a wider message of acceptance and tolerance. On the topics of drag bans and gay marriage, Goldberg said that nobody is forcing people to go and participate in either activity. If they like it, they can go. Goldberg has previously portrayed lesbian or same-gender loving characters, most notably in the movies The Color Purple and Boys on the Side. While Goldberg's exchange with Simone was a conversation between friends and former colleagues, Abbott Elementary actor Tyler James Williams shared a post on his Instagram story a couple of months ago, pointing out the danger of questions like Simone's. He said, quote, "The culture of trying to find some kind of hidden trait or behavior that a closeted person let slip is very dangerous," end quote. I was lucky enough to attend the 1987 and 1993 national marches on Washington, the gay rights marches, and I have this vivid memory of Whoopi marching near the front with a friend of hers, a PWA, pushing this person in a wheelchair. And I get very choked up when I think about that, because that was a long time ago. That was way ahead. I mean, and so there's no question that she has been a longtime ally, not ally, something of which I'm sure Raven Simone was well aware.
You know, here's the thing, okay? Like, we've all thought that Whoopi was gay, right? I just saw Jumping Jack Flash the other day. You guys remember that, right? So, and during that time, she was lesbian presenting, if you want to say, right? All the stereotypes that you all think about lesbians, except FayWhat, right? She fit all of them at that time. And then she kind of like merged or morphed into like an X, like to not sexual, like to be like Barbie and have no vagina or no penis. In my mind, you know, that is where Whoopi is, the greatest ally of all time. When she sits on that table at The View, she always has our backs, you know, and has been suspended and in trouble and all kinds of stuff. But that bitch keep on coming back. You ain't getting rid of me.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? So
it's
like,
it's the most interesting part of her story of the last, let's say 4 or 5 years, since Donald Trump's election. How has she survived The View? How has anyone survived The View? It is a mosh pit of personality and opinion. And Whoopi Goldberg just keeps slugging and backslapping and when it comes to our community, she's right there. And she knows what is said behind, not even behind her back anymore. But she's made it clear here. She's not. Right?
Yeah. I mean, and if she was, I think she would have said it a long time ago. She's just not, folks. We can't make everybody gay.
Yeah.
We've tried.
We've tried.
We've tried. It's not working. It's in the water.
Yeah, but she's doing great as an ally. You keep doing what you're doing.
You
okay?
know, one other thing that I think is really interesting, you've seen that commercial where the actor goes, I'm not a doctor, I just play one on television. When she said that, I thought, oh my gosh, I've heard that before, and that's the joke. I'm not a lesbian, I've just played one on television. And to me, that's a really great point, because sometimes we've gotten in our own community, got caught up that you must be. She makes she makes the joke in the conversation. Raven's wife makes the joke in the podcast that she just believes and wants everyone to be gay. Well, they're not.
Right.
And I have a very good close friend that every time we talk about anybody, is he gay? Is he gay? He wants him to be gay. No, everybody is not gay. And at some point in the LGBTQ community, we've got to accept that we want and need our allies. And Whoopi Goldberg certainly is at the top of the list.
I also, I just want to say one thing, because there was something with a final comment that it is dangerous to try to dig deep to get gossip out somebody. And I know they weren't actually trying to do this. It was like what you were saying, clickbait. It was brilliant. But if someone is not ready to come out, don't force them to come out. It's something that has to be done on a personal, individual basis. And you come out every day. It's not something you only do once. It's a lifetime. So
How old is Whoopi Goldberg?
143.
Okay.
144 as of
At
yesterday.
144 as of yesterday, she's not going to say anything that she damn well doesn't
Nope.
want to say. So
Nope.
I don't think she falls in that class.
She's EGOT. She ain't gonna do nothing
She
wrong.
do
She's
whatever
fine. She's
she
like,
wants.
I run this world. It's fine.
Keep watching the only television news in the world from our LGBTQ plus community and stay informed on everything that is important for and about our diverse LGBTQ plus community.